on principal officers and other relevant authorities to desist from executing instructions that are not backed by law. Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development Permanent Secretary, Technical Services, Nicholas Piri, says any officer who will be found going against the law will be prosecuted. Mr. Piri said this to local government officials at a workshop organized by the Alliance Procurement and Capacity Building Limited in conjunction with the In-Service Trust Training Institute to look at the Constituency Development Fund CDF implementation. Meanwhile, Public Accounts Committee member Likando Mufalali has commended the Alliance Procurement for the initiative of training officers in different government departments for the efficient use of public resources. Here is a report.
With the local authorities around the country handling huge sums of money because of the Constituency Development Fund, CDF, government has emphasized on the need for principal officers to only undertake actions that are backed by the law. The Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development Permanent Secretary, Technical Services, Nicholas Piri, notes that all erring officers will be prosecuted. Mr. Piri said this at a workshop organized by the Alliance Procurement and Capacity Building and the In-Service Training Trust for Local Government Officials.
That for those of you receiving instructions that are not backed by law from the PS, from the minister, from the mayor, from the MP, from the DC, from the principal officers, and you go ahead to execute them, you'll be prosecuted. Read the Constitution. Read the Constitution as often as you can. Read the Local Government Act. Read the CDF Act number 11 of 2018. Read the Rating Act. Read these things. They will guide you. They will make your work easier.
And PAC member Likando Mufalali praised the Alliance Procurement and its partners for capacitating officers in the local government.
May I thank the Alliance for the job they are doing. I know sometimes many of us, we want to think that capacity is what I learned 10 years ago. You have to capacitate yourself every day, and you have to learn. And the Alliance partners, these Alliance people, I think are doing a good job.
Meanwhile, the Alliance Procurement Training Specialist, Joseph Selisho, has called for the review of the Procurement Act of the CDF.
Act for Constituency Development Fund is embedded on the public procurement law. And in my research, ladies and gentlemen, I also discovered that the current act that we are using was quoting a wrong act. So it requires urgency in terms of appealing it so that we are not found wanting. If we don't change that, it would mean what we have done is wrong.
Meanwhile, the Zambia Institute of Directors and the Zambia Institute of Quantity Surveyors have signed a memorandum of understanding with the Alliance Procurement and Capacity Building to work together to support government's efforts in enhancing service delivery in the private and public sector through capacity building and development. This training workshop was attended by local government officials from all the 116 districts. Fumbe Chanda, Prime TV News, Chongwe.